Okay, Coach, coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up. Set hut. Ancient Gator. Ancient Gator. It's been a long day for you. Kill, kill, kill. Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
22. Check. Bowman. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Check 99. Check 99. Check, 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 check.
Here's 2nd and 8. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 45-yard line.
That's good for the Lions. First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now again, right side. Johnson. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Ready? Right. We own them. We own them. Let's go. Get set.
On 2nd down, it's Johnson. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 30. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
Pittsburgh.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Get ready.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Here we go. Here we go. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Watch the curl. Watch the curls. Switch. Switch up.
2nd and 9 now. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though.
You think you won't get this? You think you won't get this? Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3. Hatch it, hatch it. Check the backer, check the backer. Check 9, check 9.
They'll set up a throw. And that will be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating 1st downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
51. Check 4, check go.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I have not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next week, hey, let's back things up.
Yeah, I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more. They're going to be ready to go because they think that's going to happen naturally now.
Hold the look, hold the look.
From the 29, Allen. Yeah, he'll find Hall. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
Let's go, let's go.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Bears.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Go, go, go.
First down, a run with Cohen. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. So those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Middle.
From the 41, Allen. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Switch.
2nd and 2. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school. Yes.
He may try and run for this. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a first down.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Okay, ready. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Stay with him. Lift it. Mike's 5'4". Brilliant. Mike 54. Mike's 54. Watch it.
On first down, Johnson. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
A gain of 26 more yards. That's another Detroit Lions first down.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 27. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Bears nothing.
Son, 54 Mike. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. He can run for it, and he will. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. He'll grab 3 yards on the play, taking it himself for the first down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now Johnson able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Ancient Gator. 58, right there. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
2nd and 6. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Touchdown, baby.
T.J. Hawkinson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken short. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10.
Banjo, banjo, banjo.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to air one out and nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Watch the slats. Watch the slats.
Rush in, rush in, rush in.
They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Easy work.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Foreseeing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Check, check, 59. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Alert.
59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike the 59.
So don't say nothing. Go.
Mike, check, check. 59, 59. Man, I got you. Man, I got you. Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9".
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, watch the leg.
Johnson running right. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Yeah, Mike, 60 out low. Get the Mike. Stop your whining.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. He'll look to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Leonard Floyd, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you've got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
At their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be sterner with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Out of the gun, running with Cohen. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's going to let this one. And that's caught inside the 35. It's a gain of 34. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
We play to win. Let's go.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Hey, exit.
Watch the flag. Watch the flag.
On the draw, this is Cohen. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Go, Mike. 50.
Hey,
It's coming. Hey, let's go. Rip left.
Pass.
15.
Regular. Hey, seam 6.
Get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. Mike 51. Let's go. 50.
Middle. Let's go.
From the 22, Allen looking middle, and it's incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
52's the mic right here, over there, right? 52's the mic. Watch the screen.
Hey, wahoo.
52's the mic. Watch Mike.
From the gun, Allen.
We ain't giving up nothing today.
And that is incomplete.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. They'll try and run for it. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Tariq Cohen with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it's now 13-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Let's go.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
But that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Check, 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 check. Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares.
Right there.
Back to throw now on first down. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Watch the curl.
2nd and 10. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack.
You better be ready next time.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Ready. Go to base. Check Mike 54.
So we've reached halftime here on Christmas Day. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken very short.
I got you, boy.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Again, it's Cohen. A second broken tackle, and he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
What's the old adage, partner? Don't judge the book by its cover, because this guy, he takes the mantra that he'll go down with a brisk gust of wind and sets it on its head. Great effort there to break a tackle and come up with a nice game.
They'll run on first down. Cohen. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
Here we go. Here we go.
On second down now. It's Taylor.
Go, 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 run, run, run.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. His third touchdown now on the year, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that will put them on top here in the third. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
On the set. Go 58's the mic.
In your face.
Go, go. Hot seven, hot seven. 58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there. You remember me? You remember me?
He may try and run for this. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
It's 4th down.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down.
Kill. Hey, turn it up.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down.
Forget height and catch radius. When you run the fade really well, run down the defender, kind of take him a little bit towards the middle of the field, and then fade to the sideline and give your quarterback some space, it can be executed that well, just as we saw.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
We got double up.
Check 31, check 31. Match ball, ready.
And he coughed it up.
You ain't doing nothing today.
But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Johnson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Ty Johnson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Lions are going to jump back in front.
Brad, I think we have to look back at the big call to go for it on 4th down.
Yeah, that set up everything, and the end result, the short touchdown run. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think every coach would have gone for it back there.
You and I both know every coach would not have gone for it back there, so that showed a little bit of... faith, actually showing a lot of faith in his team, and it was rewarded.
So the Lion offense staying on the field as they're going to try for 2. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. This is caught. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken short. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Now Cohen, space to maneuver at the 40 as they finally wrangle him in at the 48. 23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side.
And this is caught for a touchdown. We'll check the flag, but it looked like a clear offsides, and it should stand. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds rolling over with the penalty?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive,
he rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Now, remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Come
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talked about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
Comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
It's now third down and 9 yards to go.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Go. 58, go. 58 to Mike. Here we go. 58 to Mike, 58 to Mike. I'm coming.
Looking to throw. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
4 down. Watch that.
Here's a play fake as they set up the throw. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll set up the throw. He finds his man Johnson. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side. 2nd and 7.
Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
For the gun, a run for Johnson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 8.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Army. Heads, yeah.
Hey, check 24. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
I'm coming. No. Off. Tighten up.
Back to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Come off the ball. Right there. 54. Right there.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Oh, the ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. And I do believe this is going to wind up a safety. It is. It's a safety. How about that for a wacky play? Wow, what a disaster. You talk about a guy making a good play on the interception and then just trying to be too cute on the return.
It almost felt like his own gyroscope really got out of whack, didn't it? Going backwards into your own end zone after such a great play. Totally disoriented and gave up 2 points for his team.
Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty. Football 101, you've got to let the guy catch the ball.
You have to know the ball is there. You have to know it's arrived. Otherwise, you're going to get flagged every time.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Johnson. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
With that kind of run on 1st down, that's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving forward as they begin the drive.
At the 46-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
I got wide. Off. 58 to Mike. 58 to Mike. I'm coming. Right slow. Drive on. Switch.
He'll look to throw. And Diggs has it. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches.
Mike's 5-4.
He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. Now, after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They give to Johnson going right. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Danny. He's check 22, check Bomber. 22, check Bomber. Check 43.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. It's a gain of 14 and a 1st down for Detroit.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Buddy up! Go 58 to the mic. It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time. Hold up.
Here's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Ready? Right. Go. Mike, 58, right there. He's tired of me. He's tired of us. 58's the Mike. 58's the Mike. He runs. 58's the Mike. 58's the Mike. Who that? That's it. Watch safety creep.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
The Lions on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
And 58 is the Mike. Go 58 is the 6. Here I come again. Zoom. Shift.
He'll drop to throw. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. And his kick is indeed good. And that will cut the lead down to just 2. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed.
I got you, boy.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
22-jet bomber.
Now a shotgun handoff to Cohen. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. He may try and run for this. And he's going to be stopped short of the first down as they'll get to him at about the 33. 3 yards on the keeper, and it's 4th down. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, high 7.
51's the mine. 51's the mine. You can't block me. You can't block me.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And got his man complete. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Exit, exit. 49, check 49, check 49. 51.
They run. This is Cohen. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Two minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. They try again with Cohen. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
51's the mic. You. Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51.
Hey, orbit.
Get that ball. Get that ball. Right here, guys. Fight 51, Mike 51. So we got
Back to throw. Allen. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Hall. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 23.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he? And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Tariq Cohen with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game, as the Bears push further out in front.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball, too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
That's fielded in the end zone.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have the thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
I smell fear in that offense.
Check Mike 99, Mike 99. Watch the pass.
look to throw here. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Go! 60 outlaw!
Right here, right here. Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. We got this.
Back to throw here. He's going to let it fly. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for third down.
It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day.
Shift, shift.
Get it roll. West.
They're going to look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. So look at this. They'll go for a field goal now to get within a score. This to get it back to a one-score game. And this is good. It was running kind of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And that'll move him back within 6 now. So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play. And this is going to be taken in by the Bears, and it appears they're going to win this game. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.